Hi guys, welcome back to another update for my products to use 10 times project that I started in February. Let's just jump right into it. I know this update is a little bit late, but it's end of the year. It's just hectic. I'm glad I got a little time today. So we'll go ahead and start with the obvious, and that is that I finished the Lattafa Eclair perfume. I used it 10 times and rolled it out. I actually donated that one to school. It's not a favorite, but somebody will use it up. That was finished last time. I did use the Victoria's Secret Aqua Kiss twice. I have used Sol de Janeiro 62 6 times and Velvet Petals from Victoria's Secret 6 times as well. So both of those by next update, I'm assuming I will have rolled out. That one was also rolled out last time. To replace one of those perfumes, I added the Nicole Polizzi Snooki perfume. This is one of my favorites of all time. It's been discontinued. This is a tester size, and I started somewhere up here, and now I am well under halfway. So once I get this used up, I have a full-size bottle, but it's one of my favorite perfumes, and I wish they'd bring it back. I also added Bath & Body Works Into the Twilight in last time, and I've used that 4 days as well. So I will need to come up with a second perfume, but as of when I finished the Snooki perfume, I added in English Laundry Primrose, but I'm just officially doing it today. That's why I marked it 5-3. And I've already used it 2 days, but I need to find another perfume or body spray or something to add in, because the Lattafa and the Snooki both got finished this time, and I only added this one in. So I'll look around and I'll update you in the future with what I decided to add in. For the lip glosses, I am rolling out this time the Monday Feels lip gloss and lip pencil. Both of those I used over 10 times. So this is the Monday Feels. I'm using it today, actually. I'm wearing it today, but it's got a lot of the product is gone. There's a lot of windowing and it's very light. So I'm rolling that out, and I'm also rolling out the lip pencil, which I measured today. So when I marked it on, when I marked it on the 22nd, it was up to here, and now it's here. So I did make a lot of progress on that. The Almay Goddess Gloss in the color Fairy, I used 5 days. And again, I'm not counting how many times each day that I've used it. I'm just counting number of days. So 5 days, and I have made quite a bit of progress in this one as well. I've had it sitting upside down so it would all kind of shrink down so you could see. Lipstick Queen Saint Coral Red, I've used 4 days, and this is one of my favorites. But I haven't made any visible progress down because it's a full-size lipstick, and those take a long time to use up. But Frog Prince is a little mini. It's a little mini, and I have made just the tiniest bit of progress since March. So I've used it 5 days, and that was the amount of progress I could make in those uses. Lancome Juicy Tubes, I forgot this one at school, but I've used it 4 days. Hallucination was rolled out last time. And Urban Decay 1993, I've used it 3 days. This is more of a fall color, but I love it. And then also, to replace the Hallucination, I added in this Essence What the Fake. I've used it 5 days, and it's a lip plumper, but it doesn't burn. You know how some of them burn? This one doesn't do that. It's just more shiny, really. I think it's just making your lips look fake. It doesn't plump them, really. So I will need to find 2 more lip products to add in. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll let you know next time what I decide to do. But For Urban Decay Naked 3, my goal was to use every shadow twice, and I did accomplish that goal. I also am able to roll out Strange and Limit because I used them over 10 days each. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell, but there is a little bit of a dip there in both of those. So Urban Decay shadows are packed very tightly, so it's hard to see progress, really. But Strange, I have rolled out. I've used it 12 times. Dust, I've used 4 times. Burnout, I've used twice. Limit, I'm rolling out. It's been used 11 times. Buzz has been used 4 times. Trick, twice. Nooner is one of the ones I'm wearing today, and I've used that one 6 times. Liar, I've used 3 times. Factory, I'm also wearing that today. I've used it 4 times. Mugshot twice, Dark Side twice, and Dark Heart 3 times. So my next palette that I'm working on is the Chocolate Gold palette from Too Faced, and I am able to roll out So Bougie and Rollin' in the Dough. I've used that one 19 times. Wait, nope, 18 times. And So Bougie I've used 11 times. So both of those are ready to roll out, and I was able to hit pan, finally. Yay! Which, I know it seems stupid to be excited over that, but when you have as much makeup as I do, that is something to be excited about. So both of those are rolled out, but Money Bags I've used once. Chocolate Gold, the long one, I've used 7 times, and you can't even hardly tell, you know, like, it's very hard to use makeup up. Rich Girl is one of my favorites, despite the fact that I only used it 3 times. I'm trying to be sparing with it because I love it so much. Cocoa Truffle I've used 9 times, and wow, that's disappointing that I couldn't find a way to squeeze one more use out of it, but there we are. Decadent I've used 5 times. Old Money, nope. Love and Cocoa I've used 5 times as well. Old Money and New Money I've used 3 times each. Famous I used once. Classy and Sassy I used once. Holla for a Dollar I used twice. Gold Dipped I've used twice. Live and Lavish I've used 3 times. Drippin' Diamonds I've used 3 times. And that's it. And for my What's Up Beauty Dragon Eye, I have used every shade, which was another goal. Fly I used once. Breath I used 3 days. Fire I used once. Spikes I used 3 times. Magic I used twice, and Powerful I used twice. Creature I used 3 times. Fierce I used once. Scales I used once. Myth I used once. Smoke and Monster I used once. So that is my update. I'm not sure what I should do, if I should roll in individual shades now or just sub in a whole new palette, because I'm meeting goals on some of them. I've got to give it a little more thought, but you'll see in my next update what I decide to do. Thank you for watching.